Andre Ward just had the biggest win so far of his professional boxing career, scoring an 8th round TKO over Sergey Kovalev in the rematch, retaining his unified versions of the light heavyweight world title. Now, Ward has long said that he, at some stage in his career, would like to try and emulate what one of his idols, Roy Jones Jr., did in moving up to heavyweight and capturing a version of the heavyweight title. But Ward said it would have to be the right fight against the right fighter. His trainer Virgil Hunter has come out after his victory over Kovalev in the rematch and said that he would like Andre Ward to fight Anthony Joshua. He thinks Joshua is the right fight and the right fighter. Has Virgil Hunter lost his mind? Or does he know something that the rest of us don't know? He thinks, as I say, Ward can outbox Joshua. Now, Ward is definitely far more skilled than Anthony Joshua. But when you're dealing with size in boxing, there comes a point where a fighter's height, reach, physical strength and power is simply too much for a smaller fighter's skills to overcome, even if he has the superior skills. And most people would presume that that's going to be the case if Andre Ward steps in the ring against Anthony Joshua. As I say, is Virgil Hunter getting carried away here? He is on an emotional high from the Kovalev victory. Ward beating Kovalev in the rematch. Is he serious? I mean, he was serious about training Andre Ward to knock out Kovalev. Maybe he's serious about Ward fighting Anthony Joshua. Do you think that Ward's actually got a good shot against Joshua? If this fight was to happen, Ward would have to get an enormous amount of credit for even taking the fight. Never mind if he wins it or is even competitive in it. He would need to get an enormous amount of credit for just taking it. How many other light heavyweights out there would be trying to fight Anthony Joshua? It's insane. Yes, light heavyweights in years gone by took on heavyweight champions, but the heavyweight champions back then were nowhere near as big and powerful as the heavyweight champions today. When Bob Foster moved up to heavyweight, he was taking on people like Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali, who weighed less than 220 pounds. Bob Foster was, as tall as Ali, more or less, maybe an inch or two in it difference, and he was taller than Joe Frazier. Yes, there was a big weight difference, obviously, but still, he wasn't moving up and fighting a 250-pound, 6'6" guy. That's what Andre Ward would be doing. Ward is not even the biggest light heavyweight out there. He's effectively a big super middleweight. Stepping up, fighting Joshua? Really? Has Virgil Hunter lost his mind, or does he know something that we don't know? Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this. Would you like to see it? Will it happen? If Anthony Joshua is not the best option for Andre Ward at heavyweight, which heavyweight should Andre Ward be fighting instead, if he's going to go that route? Joseph Parker, Deontay Wilder, maybe try and get a crack at the WBA regular belt? It seems insane, but insane things happen in boxing, people. I remember when Roy Jones Jr. stepped up to face John Ruiz, who obviously is no Anthony Joshua. That seemed insane at the time. Roy Jones Jr. actually started his career, or at least had a few fights early on in his career, at light middleweight. And he was stepping up to fight John Ruiz at heavyweight. It seemed absolutely insane. Not only did Roy Jones Jr. win that fight, he won it by a wide margin and made a complete fool of John Ruiz. And this is a John Ruiz who beat Evander Holyfield. This is a John Ruiz who many people believe beat Nikolai Valoev. This is a John Ruiz who beat Andrew Golota. But yet against Roy Jones Jr., a guy who was much smaller than all those guys I just mentioned, he got blown out the water. Lost virtually every round in that fight. Got made to look silly against a much, much smaller guy. Can Andre Ward do something similar at heavyweight to any of the heavyweight champions? Will he even attempt to do it? Let me know what you think of this, people. Seems like a crazy proposition, being put forward here by Virgil Hunter. Why isn't Hunter picking on one of the other heavyweight champions who are smaller maybe than Joshua, not as powerful? Guess he believes styles make fights, or maybe he feels like if you're going to go and fight a heavyweight champion, go and fight who he perceives as the best, perhaps. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section, people. It's happening. I'm out.